Who's a pretty boy? Oh, hello. Jason here from Scammells Auctions for another edition of What's at Scammells. Let's go and have a look around.
And done.
Okay, this week about 1,100 lots in both the smalls and the furniture. Let's have a look at the furniture. Starting off with some lights, a lovely pair of copper style lights, very contemporary shape. Just need an electrician to illuminate them, but lovely pair of lights. Whilst we're talking about lights, Persian style. Again, these are glass. You've got a purple one and a red one, lovely jewelled, rise and fall mechanism. Outdoor brazier. This is great. Put in your coals, have it burning away. Candles on top, or if you're really tricky, summertime, throw in some ice and your bottles of bolly and mum and serve your guests. On to tables and chairs. This is a lovely setting. This is in the Frank Lloyd Wright style, extension dining table, but a fantastic set of chairs. These are in oak, but lovely upholstery, really nice set. Won't go for a lot of money. I expect maybe $100 to $150 for the entire lot, which is an absolute steal. 3 chests of drawers, all different styles, Victorian, contemporary and Edwardian, all different timbers, different states of disrepair, but depends on your flavour. Good chest of drawers. X marks the spot. We've got lots of letters in this week, big ones and small ones. We've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters in this week of the big ones. So X marks the spot into the kids' room if his name is Xavier or Xeneres or something like that. On we go. Mirror, lovely big gold frame mirror, reproduction, but certainly suits above the mantle or even in the bedroom if you so desire. On we go. Clocks, lots in this week. Country style, drop front bureau, reproduction, almost brand new. But next year we expect the country furniture to really take off, so get ahead of the pack with this one. Bookcases, lovely reproduction, two-door display cabinet, mahogany hardwood, but really nice. Again, amount of about $250, $300. On we go. Tiffany style lamps, bed, quite a nice cast iron bed. It's a double, hasn't been extended, so there's a tip for beginners. Make sure that your mattress fits it. Put on a queen size bed and it'll sit out about 10 centimetres, which you don't really want. On we go. This is lovely. Coffee table. But it's got a bit of smoke damage and stuff to the top, but fabulous contemporary LED light inlay. A bit of a chip to that, but we've never seen one like this before, so this should sell really, really well, we expect. But good contemporary type of table if you like the glass. On we go, more traditional sideboard. One of these sold well last week, so we've got another one in, the anodised ice bucket. Over we go, around the side. Let's have a look at this. This is absolutely fantastic. No idea about where it's come from or what. I wasn't sure whether it's ice buckets that made it up, but it's Robbie the robot. Doesn't do anything other than sits there, but I reckon it's an absolute cracker of a piece. Good collector's piece. Very unusual in a lot of ways. Teak, still selling quite well. So circular table, which is a bit more unusual, but really lovely finish on this. Match it up with some 4 chairs, nice little side lamp and a sideboard as well. The lava lamps are fantastic. It's got a nice big bulky brown or chocolate shades on these. These will look great, but very, very nice shades. Let's go over this way. What do we got, Toby? This is quite a good piece as well. So this is in the Jacobean style. It's oak, or baronial style, I should say, not Jacobean, baronial style. Beautifully carved front. It's a reproduction around about 1940s, 1950s, but beautifully carved front. This is all still hand done, so good quality piece. Unfortunately not as popular as probably what they should be, but if you want a good piece of handicraft, this is the piece. Nice marble top again, 3 drawer in the French style, but nice marble top. Should sell quite well. Jesus fish, there we are. Very, very nice. Don't need an aquarium, doesn't eat a lot of food and doesn't need any water. Over we go. Bookcase. Two doors to the base, lovely carved panels again, talking about some handicraft, and you don't get a lot of this from IKEA, but beautiful carving on the front there again, all hand done. This is a really, really nice bookcase. These days you're looking at around about maybe $800 to $1,200, but if you need a bookcase or want a bookcase, this is certainly a good one to buy. Onto the colonial, lovely cotton reel style of rocker. Again, good piece, this one. Not very popular, unfortunately, but beautifully made. These are actually really, really hard to do. Okay, on we go. We are going to have a look at the coal box as well. Picking out some of the older things this week. The coal box, just in time for winter, even comes with the spoon. So in the early days you'd flick the coal out into your heater, keep it being warm. You can probably put a little bit of kindling in there, sit it by the fire, ran out of fire, you can always throw it in there and burn it. Lovely little ladies' writing desk as well, leather top. Couches, fortunately a few couches in this week, they are mixed in their sales. Over we go. We're going to head right up to the front, Toby, have a bit of a scan around and have a look at what we've got. Nice tables and chairs. The chaise lounge, again talking about things that have dropped out in popularity but slowly coming back. This one's in cedar, beautifully carved front, so nice florets down the base there, well upholstered. Normally these get around about $100. This one is in really good condition, so it should get $200 to $300, maybe even plus. Okay, let's go up the front. More French, a couple of unusual pieces. Nice sort of decorative fan wheel, but over here, if you can come round the side, Tobes, this is sort of like a grotto fountain. So you've got the lovely head on there, cast iron. It's a reproduction. But this is fantastic. So you can rig it up so the water spills out into the pan below. But really, really nice piece of cast iron work. So what we call our grotto fountain. So again, pick this one up. Good for the garden. Okay, more unusual things. Never sold one of these before, but it's a pasty press. So all we can think of is you put your pastry in there, fill it up, fold it over into the oven, cook it out. So industrial style of thing. In here, nice roll top desk. Again, these were really, really popular at one stage. Popularity dropped down, and now we see the prices coming back. So this is a really nice piece. These used to sell for $1,500 to $2,000. These days, this one will still get away for around about $300 or $400. Outdoor setting, again, wrought iron, very, very popular still. These look great. Probably just need a little bit of padding underneath there, but again, nice piece, sort of $300, $400 worth. Okay, over this side, unusual things, bit of steampunk, hand-beaten wrought iron light shades again, so you need an electrician to hook them up or illuminate them, but these come in a pair, so over the top of a nice big contemporary white kitchen or something like that, these will look fantastic. Unusual piece, never seen one of these before. This is called a lingam. It's a Shiva stone, so it's meant to represent in some odd way the deity Shiva from the Hindu religion. Very, very nice. Almost looks like a dinosaur egg. Almost lovely blood colourings on top. So again, not quite sure about this one, but it's a really, really nice piece. Good, heavy, very tactile piece. Nice bench, wooden wheel. Again, look at the beautiful old repair work of the wrought iron there. They're my biggest staples I've ever seen. At the back behind it, oh boy, look at this. Anyway, we've got a nice hall stand, Jacobean style, lovely little lion front, lion head on the front there as a handle. Again, great piece. There's so much more we can show you, but we're going to run out of time. We're going to go and see Adrian in the Smalls, but don't forget to check us out on Friday night or over the weekend, but the catalogue's up Friday night from around 8 o'clock, so it's www.scammells.com.au. Let's go and see Adrian and see what's in the Smalls.
Welcome to the gallery, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go through, have a bit of a browse through what we've got this week. We've got enamel signs, petrol advertising products, bit of a little specialty this week. So the vendors don't want to hold back until the next collector's auction. So we'll just go through and have a bit of a browse what we've got here. Volkswagen VW, there we go for the Volkswagen fans. Mobil oil, that's quite a nice one. The plastic, approximately about 7 foot by 3 foot. Over to the cabinet here, lovely Diola. That's in pretty good order actually. That's a nice little thing. Quite a rare find as well in that sort of condition. Down the bottom here, Toby, lovely NGK spark plug dispenser. And again, you find these sort of things in the workshops over the place. Over to this side here, we've got Winfield. Let's not promote advertising of cigarettes too much. LA, if you've been to Los Angeles and you want something to remind you of that, there we go, you can buy that, light those up, straight to the pool room. Across the top here we've got Benzol, which is a little rack sign, The National Fire Insurance original enamel sign by Simpson and Sons. Good original RPM motor oil screen print sign. That's quite a beauty by Caltex. Quite a hard one to find as well. This one here's a beauty. This is a 6x3 Power Chief. That's a lovely Caltex motor spirit sign. Quite a rare sign as well. This one down the bottom here, we'll just pan down there as well. The Castrol. And again, looks in quite good order for the age as well. So Castrol Wakefield. Quite a good sign for a 6x3. What we'll do is we'll wander through now to the gallery itself and have a browse through the cabinets in the gallery. Okay, every week without fail, ladies and gentlemen, we have a huge amount of artworks on offer. So we've got oil paintings, watercolours, all sorts of goodies this week. Have a look there. You've got from landscapes through to portraits, through to more enamel signs, some reproduction enamel signs in here this time round. So still great for the pool room or great for decorating the shed. Maps, just so you never get lost again. You'd never need a GPS again. Okay, over to this side, Toby. Have a look at that blue bottle at the top there. What a beauty. The big genie bottle. Blue, mid-century, retro, funky's in. That's fantastic. Lovely piece there. Over to this side here, Toby. We'll go through the cabinet. These little fans, the brass-bladed fans, are fairly popular these days. That's a little beauty. We used to call them finger choppers back in the day. Look at the size of that lady head vase. My hand's big, and that's huge. Have a look at that. What a beauty. These are lovely. Nice little fish ornamental bookends. Would think they're Australian ceramics. Quite a nice little lot there. Lovely deco light shade at the back there in the chrome fitting. Good original shade too. Lovely glass one. Over to this side here. These are quite nice. These are Florens. So those of you who collect the 1960s Australian pottery or Australian ceramics, quite a nice little piece. We'll pan right down to the bottom here on the left-hand side, Toby. The little blue bowl. It's a little Moorcroft. Lovely little piece. You don't see Moorcroft too often, but that's quite a nice little piece, that one there. Should do quite well at auction. Over to here, Carnival Glass is making a bit of a comeback. Lovely Lotus design. So that'll be going under the hammer as well on Monday. Some bone handle knives, always popular. Bone handle knives have made a huge comeback. Lots of fishermen like them as well. Okay, let's have a look in here. Across the top, we've got the bells, we've got bronzes, we've got some lovely decor in here. So these will be going up on Monday too. Oh, what have we got down here, Toby? That's lovely. Look at that. To buy Costa retail is exceptionally expensive. That's a lovely piece of Costa. Nice central bowl, good for the good for a fruit bowl. What we'll do is we'll move over this way. Oh, here we go. Little dumpy level or theodolite on the tripod. People are converting these tripods to lamps these days. So putting a big industrial lamp on the top, taking these off, and yeah, there you go. Industrial's in. Okay, over here, Toby, what have we got in here? We've got all sorts of goodies in here. Nice little stand. We've got some lovely printing blocks. To the right-hand side, we have a Bosley Kookaburra. A little bit worse for wear, but he's a little beauty. A little bit more pottery to the right-hand side. The dog, we call him Vicious, made by Adelaide Potteries. Quite a nice little piece. Down to the bottom here. Here we go, that's another nice little piece of Australiana while we're on Australiana. A little Wembley ware piece. Look, if you're any good at playing the violin, here we go, we've got a few violins here today. We've got 3 violins, lovely violins. I'll be going under the hammer as well. You never know with violins, some are worth, $50, some can be $5,000 or $10,000, so how long's a piece of string? Down the bottom here, have a look at that, the fire alarm. Look, somebody's broken the glass, so obviously there's been a fire somewhere. But nevertheless, let's move over this way. Okay, more retro in the top, so more genie bottles, Italian-made genie bottles. Still got the original little sticker on there. Got a nice Murano glass bird. He's a beauty. So more retro wares. Lolly jars, very hard to find these days. That's quite a nice one. Good vintage lolly jar, so that'll be going up as well. If you need to cut any of your bones or your limbs off your body, we have some original bone saws. So there we go. 19th century bone saws, exceptionally hard to find. Lovely blacksmith made quality. So they are absolute beauties. They should do quite well at auction. Down here we've got some lovely little neck decor, beaded, probably 1930s beaded decor. Aboriginal artefacts always have something interesting, whether it be Aboriginal artefacts or PNG. Boomerangs down the bottom. More violins down there too. So lots of goodies. Let's head over this way. We've got radios. We've got the motor spirit, more petrol advertising, mobile oil and Shell motor oil. Lots of little collectibles through the cabinets here, from tins through to fishing gear, through to lovely Australiana. We've got lots of Australiana this week. Penguins, Lego, there's all sorts. Down the bottom here we've got Meccano in the box there. We've got a huge range of Meccano coming up Monday week. Across the top here, have a look at that lovely lamp. That's an Aladdin, quite a nice one. Good to see with the original shade as well. Impress your mother-in-law with this. This would make a fantastic Mother's Day present. She would absolutely love it. What a beauty. Start collecting. That's becoming hot. Okay, over to this side here. I'll just move this out the road. Let's have a look in these cabinets, Toby. Okay, we've got all sorts in here. From reproduction money boxes through to the nice little shell tin. Cycle lamps. Yep, legally you must have a lamp on your cycle. I'm not sure if you can have a acetylene lamp these days, but nevertheless there. Some lamps. We've got toys. We've got little engines. Nintendos. Now, any of you who have got Nintendos in your cabinets, don't think they're worth only $5. These sell very well at Scammells. Okay, down to the bottom here, we've got keys. If you ever get lost, that's a key for a Commodore. That's a key for a Peugeot. That could be a Rover. We've got Hilux keys down here further. Lots of coins, 1 and 2 cent coins. If you like to bring back some memories, buy that lot. Okay, slide that open. Let's have a look over here. Go to the top here, Toby. We'll move this little fella out the road. Okay, have a look at that radio. What a little beauty. A little Bakelite Philips radio. Fantastic condition, that one there. Have a look at that. We've got bells, never be late again. Our golden fleece reproduction bookends. Down here, we've got a lovely wood plane. This is quite a nice wood plane. About 1910 or pre-1910 Stanley wood plane. Quite a nice one. Good to see with the cutters as well. Still the original leather. Over here, we've got a fly fishing reel. Lots of little fishing bits and pieces this week round. Down the bottom here, we've got some nice little toys. These are quite sought after these days. The little racing cars do quite well. Nice little sought after bits and pieces. Over to the military here. Okay, next cabinet. Golden fleece, bit of a specialty this time round. Not the best of condition, but look, you know, golden fleece, any golden fleece is hard to find. Over to the lamps, we've got some lovely lamps, nice decorative brass lamps. Down here we have stereoscope viewers. We've got all sorts of goodies in this one here. Toys, mellow yellow yo-yo, that's quite a rare thing there as well. Punch and Judy doorstop, nice cast iron one. If you need lots of money, we've got lots of money. Look at all that, heaps of cash there. Look, probably, yes, you never know how much that's worth. Lots of more toys here, Lesney's and Matchbox. Elvis, for those Elvis fans, there's a number of Elvis records there, which are fantastic, always a good seller. Okay, taxidermy. Yep, we handle taxidermy too. There's a little tortie. Always a good little seller. Okay, over to this side here. Here's a look at that bell. What a beauty. You can put that on the cow or a horse or something. Okay, up to the top here we've got Esso, little Esso girl. She's quite cute. Always sell cameras. We see quite a range of cameras come through these days. Here's a boost gauge. It's not actually, but it's a steam pressure gauge. That's quite a nice looking thing in the case as well. Okay, what we'll do, Tubbs, we'll run over this way here. Okay, on the gaming again, you know, we have PlayStations, we have other video games come through from Nintendo's, PlayStations, through to Sega's. This one here is quite an early one, the Hanimex TVG070C, and it's got games too. More cameras down the bottom here as well. What we'll do, we'll head over to the other cabinets in the centre. Let's go and have a browse. Okay, we'll pan through the jewellery display cabinet. We've got some lovely watches this week from Omegas through to, what's this one here? That's a Milas. There's some lovely Milas, Seikos, lots of jewellery, some lovely diamond rings. These are all going under the hammer on Monday morning. Lots of Marquisite, little sterling silver pocket watches. There's a really good range of jewellery this week. So if you're looking for something special for your partner, definitely worth a browse. So from Victorian through to contemporary, we've got more watches down the bottom here in this central section. There we go there, lovely Seiko at the back there, chronometer. So there's a good range of watches. There's one in the box there as well. That's a beauty, look at that, that's a Valentino. Suppose the retail on that, the vendor suggested, was about $5,000 retail. So there we go, you can pick up yourself a bargain. Down the bottom here we've got some lovely jewellery again, some very good quality jewellery with valuations there as well. So buy them at the fraction of the price of the valuation. Over to this way here, Toby, lots of collectibles, heaps of collectibles from coins, jewellery. There's all sorts of things. Look in here, look at all that. There's lots of things, lovely earrings, watches, coins, heaps of coins, photo album, Victorian photo album, always do quite well. They're always an interesting thing. Those of you into the contemporary jewellery, we have some Jorgen Jensen, so some lovely pendants. I'll be going up on Monday as well. Enamelware at the back there, some lovely enamel. For the football collectors, football badges. So there we go, lots of football badges. Some good little bits and pieces in there. Always popular. SANFL badges always sell quite well. Lots more jewellery, handbags, purses. All sorts of goodies in there. At the top we've got a little oriental three-piece there, so little soapstone pieces through to the silver plate and silverwares. We also have, on the subject of Olympics, being in the spotlight recently. So there we go, we've got an Olympics medal, a medallion, Tokyo Olympics, so that's the original box there as well. Lovely piece, so that's going up on Monday too. More coins, more banknotes, more photos. Through here we have Royal Dalton, Royal Albert, lots of little China collectibles, collectible tins, so tins always do quite well. The better the condition, the more money they bring. More jewellery down the bottom. We've got Spo China on the left hand side there. Over to this side here we've got Royal Albert. Royal Alberts are always a good seller. Look at this for contemporary as well. That's lovely. What one's that? Is that a Wedgwood? Yes it is, that's a Wedgwood. So Wedgwood Panine, lovely design. Over to this side here, oh what have we got here? Certainly is. Okay, you see this one copied quite a bit. This one's Royal Dalton, so Dalton pansy pattern. Quite a sought after pattern jug. Years ago they were very, very sought after, but even now they still sell quite well. Over to here we've got more crystal wares, more collectibles, lots of goodies, cup saucer and plate sets. So we've got all sorts of everything. Look, the guys have finished unpacking this week at Scammells. We'll have the catalogue up at around about 7 o'clock this evening. We'd love to see you here on Monday morning starting at 9 a.m. We open the doors at 8 a.m. for inspection. Check out our website www.scammells.com.au.